Yo, what's good, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about Kendrick Perkins going on JJ Redick's podcast. Big Perk said something that I want to highlight, and I clipped it down for y'all. Hey, Team YouTube, no, I do not own this footage. This is from JJ Redick's podcast. I just edited it down, repurposed it, and it's for fair use because I will be giving my commentary, and this is for also news reporting.
The video you're about to watch on SELFTALK's YouTube channel is for fair use purposes.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all this clip, and let's talk about it.
I got a confession. We played the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2008, and I ain't gonna lie, man, I was scared as hell going into that Game 7 against LeBron James. And this was the only time that I actually prayed that something happened to him at practice.
What a thing to confess.
I know, but I'm being real. Like, I was like, let us get breaking news that LeBron has, tore his ACL or something.
Jesus.
And I kept saying to myself, I was like, man, we not getting past this motherfucker. He coming in here and he go beat us. I could see it. And I was scared. Like, that's how bad I wanted to win in 2008. And that's how terrified I was of LeBron James going into Game 7.
All right, so after that clip, man, I just want to highlight the fact that, remember, Stephen A. Smith tried to come out with a narrative and say that players didn't fear LeBron James. I'll have that picture right here. All right, so yeah, JJ Redick, he came on a show, he nipped that shit in the bud and was like, man, guys do fear LeBron James, man. Y'all just clearly, obviously not listening to the players talk, or, it's like, do y'all not see what we see? Like, do y'all not realize what we going through? Like, players feared LeBron James. Listen to Kyle Lowry and them boys that was on the Toronto squad talk about LeBron James and the type of emotional damage that he did to them. Like, shit, he was known as the Toronto killer. Shit, Toronto was always good in the motherfucking regular season, but here come LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers is smoking their ass. So yeah, man, it's just, I just want to highlight the fact that how media heads like to like Stephen A. Smith like to put out their narratives and just do goofy ass shit. And the fact that Stephen A. Smith tried to argue a man down who actually played and physically saw and seen how teams and players were scared of LeBron James, it's just beyond me that Stephen A. Smith would even try to put that narrative out there. They do anything to just bring Michael Jordan name up. Yeah, man, I just wanted to highlight that clip for y'all, and I just want to talk about how Stephen A. Smith tried to start a narrative that players didn't fear LeBron James, and that's the reason what separates LeBron and MJ, and because players didn't fear LeBron. But you can ask that whole Toronto team, ask the Eastern Conference how much they fear LeBron James, ask Kyle Lowry. He done spoke out plenty of times about, fearing LeBron James and the Cavs. JJ Redick came on ESPN and he talked about it. Kendrick Perkins is now talking about how he feared LeBron in Game 7 and wanted something to happen to him, and hopefully that LeBron didn't even get to play. Like, it goes to show you, man, like how these media heads can just put out these narratives and try to brainwash the fans into thinking that the shit that they talk about is actually fact. I would really love to know how the game of basketball would be without the media pushing out narratives and who would like who and what the topics would be. You feel me? But yeah, man, because 9 out of 10, these sports fans, they just go around repeating shit that they hear on ESPN or whatever the fuck sports podcast that they listening to. Most of these people don't have their own initial thought. They'll just come repeat some shit, won't even fact check it. They'll just repeat it because they favorite sports analyst said some shit, not realizing they favorite sports analyst is saying some bullshit. But that's all I wanted to highlight in this clip. Kendrick Perkins also said something that I want to highlight. Maybe I'll talk about it right now. Kendrick Perkins talked about how his relationship with KD is sour now because, he's a sports analyst and He talked about the game and just, you know, critical of Kevin Durant. Didn't want KD to come out and play, and when he got hurt, but KD came out and played, and Kendrick Perkins, you know, went off, and I guess that made that relationship sour. You know, it's just like, damn, man, I've been defending you all year, and it's one time I say something you don't like, it's a fucking problem. And you know, that's kind of the mindset of these athletes, man. I don't know what the fuck that shit's about, but you say one thing they don't like, that's it, they done fucking with you. But the whole time you can defend these dudes till they blue in the face 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You hear sports analysts defend these athletes, and then they say one thing they don't like after them having a bad game, or just offer, you know, a critical review about their game, and then, you know, now all of a sudden here comes the athlete talking shit. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it though. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long in this video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe up if you're new, and this is Self Talk for Self Talk News. That's my time, y'all. Salute.